Welcome to our continuing series, Questions and Answers from the works of Sri Aurobindo and the Mother. Today's subject, Agitation, Part 1, from the Mother. There is also the pressure of external agitation. The world lives in ceaseless agitation. The external agitation, everything and everyone is rushing towards, one really doesn't know towards what. They want to squeeze in 10 times more things in a space of time that can be normally done. So it goes like this, gesture of tremor, and to have the strength to remain calm and steady in the middle of it, in that whirl, it is very interesting, really. What people generally call force, in the English sense of the word strength, is something very heavy and tamasic. The true force is a movement of fantastic speed, but perfectly calm. There is no agitation. The movement is fantastically faster, but without agitation, in such calm. They generally don't even feel that force. Yet, it is the one that will make the transformation possible. And this is surely what oriented my night. For I started my night looking at this problem. How can I make them accept this? For neither should they fall into the other extreme and slip from this weary agitation into tamas. That's obvious. What is most disturbing and time-consuming are all these agitated vibrations that fall on me. Truly speaking, each person who comes throws them on me. And this is what makes the work difficult. It stirs up a whirlwind. And you can't do anything in this whirlwind. It's impossible. If you try to do something material, your fingers stumble. If you try to do something intellectual, your thoughts get all entangled and you no longer see clearly. I have had the experience, for example, of wanting to look up a word in the dictionary while this agitation was in the atmosphere, and everything jumps up and down. Yet the lighting is the same, and I'm using the same magnifying glass. I no longer see a thing. It's all jumping. I go page by page. But the word simply doesn't exist in the dictionary. Then I remain quiet. I do this. Mother makes a gesture of bringing down the piece. And after half a minute, I open the dictionary, the very spot, and the word leaps out at me. And I see clearly and distinctly. Consequently, I have now the indisputable proof that if you want to do anything properly, you must first be calm. But not only be calm yourself, you must either isolate yourself or be capable of imposing a calm on this whirlwind of forces that comes upon you all the time from all around. all the teachers are wanting to quit the school, weary, which means they'll begin the year with half the teachers gone. They live in constant tension. They don't know how to relax. That's really what it is. They don't know how to act without agitation. I think that's what this head came to tell me. And it's precisely what's wrong in the ashram. Everything here is done in agitation. Absolutely everything. So it's constantly a comedy of errors. Someone speaks, the other doesn't listen, and responds all wrong, and nothing gets done. Someone asks one thing, another answers to something else. Bah! It's a dreadful confusion. You are not so far from me as you think. You have only to calm the agitation of your mind and vital a little. Remain a bit quiet and concentrated, and at once you will find my presence within you and around you. 1st November 1934. My mind is always the same, ever full of thoughts. It has never learned to be silent. Mother, this is precisely what I call mental agitation. 25 March 1936. Question. Why don't men want to rise above the falsehood and ignorance that reign everywhere in the world? Mother. Because they love falsehood, vital agitation, violence, drama. The peace of eternity seems to them as empty as death, because they live exclusively in the mind and vital. 29 January 1935. Yes, there is a kind of vegetative immobility which is excellent for overcoming the agitation, the frantic agitation of that physical mind. Oh, look, it's the sensation of a water lily floating on water, those large leaves spreading out like that, a very quiet, still water, and a water lily. The water lily is the white flower opening up to the light above those large floating leaves. Oh, how good it is to be carried.